From Bethel University in McKenzie, Tennessee, Season 4 of the Southern State Showcase is just around the corner. John here, Nicole there. We've been off for a while, but now we're back.
There's been a lot of change. We added some new schools. We won some national championships. So let's get Season 4 of the Showcase started right now.
The Southern State Showcase on Sports South.
Welcome back to Season 4 of the Showcase. We are in beautiful McKenzie, Tennessee, home of Bethel University. Now, John, there's been a lot of change to the conference. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Biggest news, the addition of 3 schools to the Southern States Athletic Conference, and that's why we're kicking off Season 4 here in McKenzie to let you know about what's going on here at Bethel University, and we'll let you know what is going on here in the land of the purple and gold as we move forward. But it is the A block, which means, Nicole, it is time for one thing, this week's lead.
As Breast Cancer Awareness Month continues this October, pink ribbons and streamers hang throughout the campus of Auburn University Montgomery, and some student athletes are taking it upon themselves to join the cause.
It's a small bracelet with a powerful message, in the fight, and you can find them on a wrist all over campus.
It's just helping to raise awareness for breast cancer. Obviously, it's a huge thing that affects everyone all over the world. And literally, it's a situation where every penny counts. And obviously, as much money as we can raise will go to that campaign and just help with awareness and research, and hopefully to stamp it out at some point.
Members of the Lady Warhawks soccer team are behind these bracelets, taking time out of their schedules to sell them whenever they get a chance.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Each dollar raised will go to the Joy to Life Foundation, a nonprofit not only working to raise awareness in the community, but also providing free mammograms and other breast cancer screenings to women in need.
Obviously, as a female, breast cancer is something that, we have to all be aware of. But it's not just females, everyone needs to be aware of it, and it's a major issue at the moment.
In fact, about 1 in 8 women born today will be diagnosed with breast cancer at some point during her life, according to the National Cancer Institute. Doctors estimate at least 200,000 new cases in women this year in the United States alone, and more than 2,200 new cases in men, meaning most of us know or will know someone affected by this disease.
I had someone in my family be taken from cancer, so seeing anyone supporting the research campaign really makes me smile. I appreciate it a lot.
One of my friends back home, her mother, she was on my soccer team. Her mother actually was diagnosed with breast cancer. It really, the whole team kind of rallied for her, and luckily she did pull through. She's battled it, but she's overcome it. So it's just a huge personal thing, and it's just something that we can do as athletes to help the wider community.
The athletes are excited by their efforts, hoping to keep the tradition in years to come.
I really was quite overwhelmed by the support we're getting. Selling the bracelets out there, we've got people stopping and just giving us donations, having a chat. Really, it's been pretty overwhelming. It's been awesome. Coach came to us with the idea, and we all backed it 100%. We're loving it, and hopefully we can do it every year from now on.
Team coach Jamie Newsom says he's more than pleased with the results so far.
The selling of the bracelets on campus has been a huge hit. We've sold a lot more than I even imagined, and then we provided the gate from one of our matches this past weekend to Joy to Life as well. So the smallest little bit helps them support a woman with a mammogram or whatever it might be, and that they told us that just even if we earn $20 is a positive.
And although the bracelets have been a hot commodity on campus, Newsom says this effort is about more than just the money.
We try here within our athletic department to do a variety of different things to give back to the community. We realize that our athletes here, not only our soccer players, but all the other athletes here at AUM and across the country are blessed to have the ability to play their sport. And because of that and because of the hard work they've put in, they've they've been able to either A, get scholarships or just be a collegiate athlete, which many others don't have that opportunity to do. Some people don't have the opportunity to even go to college.
The Warhawks are making a difference both on and off the field by not only raising money, but also wearing pink warm-up jerseys to help spread the message, despite their personal fashion taste.
Well, I don't really like pink personally. Pink's not my favourite colour, but it is, like I said, again, it's everything counts towards the campaign, and people may like stop and ask, like, hey, why are you wearing pink? And we can like explain that we're wearing it for, you know, the Joy to Life campaign. I think as a student athlete we have a lot of responsibilities, and we're very high up within the school, like people recognise us. So the more we promote things like this, obviously hopefully people can recognise it a bit more and just follow in our footsteps and, you know, help just raise more awareness.
All while learning a valuable life lesson in return.
The message we try to give to our athletes is that they're fortunate, and therefore, when possible, how can we give back to others? And coaching a female team, you know, being with breast cancer, it just kind of made sense that this might be a great thing for us to do.
As a team, we support each other, so if we can support other people as well, it's a great opportunity to do that. You know, if you feel like you're kind of playing for something a bit more, and just raising awareness really is the best thing that we can do.
And it seems like that message is getting through. The Lady Warhawks hope to reach their goal of 500 bracelets by the end of the month. John and Nicole.
One story down on this week's Southern State Showcase. We will have more from Bethel University and McKenzie, Tennessee when we come back. The Southern State Showcase continues after this.
This is a photo of a toasted, tasty Nuke's sandwich and another of Nuke's crispy California-style pizzas and supremely satisfying salads and oh, so decadent desserts. Of course, they're just photos, but proof enough that a picture can tempt 1,000 taste buds. Come to Nuke's and enjoy our signature dishes made with the finest, freshest ingredients in person. After all, taste buds can only take so much tempting.
Choosing the right college can be difficult. You're looking for professors that will challenge you while investing in your future. You want a place where you can be yourself and have fun while strengthening your faith and making a difference in the lives of those around you. You belong at the University of Mobile. The University of Mobile offers more than 40 areas of study in a Christ-centered environment just 1 hour from the beautiful beaches on Alabama's Gulf Coast. The University of Mobile, learning, faith, and leadership.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seems. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
For my very first day at Faulkner, it's been an incredible experience. There's so much to do around campus, and I know that I've made friends that will last a lifetime.
I love using my iPad in my classes. I feel really prepared for the future. Plus, the use of e-text helps me cut costs on textbooks.
At Faulkner University, we seek to educate the whole person, including mind, spirit, and soul. That's what makes us different from most other universities. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting.
Welcome back, B Block here, and B stands for Bethel. We are at Bethel University here in McKenzie, Tennessee, and we are in the center of it all. It is the quad, where all the action happens for all the college students here on campus. And as you look around, over the last 10 years or so, Nicole, they've had a lot of renovation, a lot of expansion, both academically and athletically. It's really cool to see how things are evolving.
There is certainly a lot going on here in Bethel, but there's also a lot going on around the conference. So here's our second story. There's been a lot of new going on around the conference. New schools and a new title sponsor, Nuke's Eatery. It is a fresh casual restaurant known for its culinary-inspired menu, and it is always fresh and flavorful. As you can see, Nuke's has a stylish atmosphere. They even have a round table where you can dress your food up however you want. And the best part, they have an open kitchen, so you can see how everything's made. Now we've made our way over to my favorite part, the sandwiches. I'm here with Matt and Thomas. Now guys, every great sandwich has to have great bread. So tell us a little bit about your bread.
That's right. This is our special bread. It's a French Parisian bread. It's made special for Nukes out of a bakery in New York, and it is the foundation of every great sandwich that we make.
And one of the great sandwiches here is the Nukes Q. Now we're going to let the expert Thomas take over and make the sandwich.
This is our Nukes Q sandwich. It starts with our bread, which is the foundation of all our great sandwiches. The first thing Thomas will put on, this is our signature white barbecue sauce. This is a special sauce created by our founder, Chris Newcomb, and it is really the foundation for this great Nukes Q sandwich. Next, we go to our sliced grilled chicken. This chicken is sliced daily here in our restaurant. We brine it for 24 hours, then it gets grilled, and then we slice it every day to put on all our sandwiches along with this great Nukes Q. There you go. After we get our chicken, we get another portion of our white barbecue sauce. This really makes for a good, kind of a good gooey sandwich. It really makes for a great taste. Next, we go to our applewood sliced bacon. This sandwich gets 2 slices all the way down the length of our bread. Top it off, we have 2 slices of our Swiss cheese. Just like that. And now we send it through the oven. And this is our finished product, the Nukes Q.
Well, it looks delicious, so I'm gonna have to try it. Sandwiches are my favorite. Nukes is rapidly expanding around the Southeast. At the end of the year, there will be over 60 eateries. So whether you're traveling with the southern states or just out and about, make sure you check out Nukes. All right, that's gonna do it for the B Block. Up next, we'll finally get to tell you all about Bethel University, so don't go away. The showcase continues after this.
This is a photo of a toasted, tasty Nukes sandwich and another of Nukes crispy California-style pizzas and supremely satisfying salads and oh, so decadent desserts. Of course, they're just photos, but proof enough that a picture can tempt 1,000 taste buds. Come to Nukes and enjoy our signature dishes made with the finest, freshest ingredients in person. After all, taste buds can only take so much tempting.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
Every Italian family has their own treasured recipes. And now at Carrabba's, we're serving up 2 family favorites on one plate. Like our wood-grilled sirloin, topped with handmade marsala sauce and served alongside our signature chicken brine ravioli. Or enjoy fresh ingredients and layers of flavor, all grilled over a wood fire with our Pollo Rosa Maria and chicken involtini. Some of our best recipes are together at last, but only for a short time. So find your favorite tonight and come home to Carrabba's.
Being at Faulkner is like being a part of a big family. I feel safe here. It seems like I know everybody, and even my professors know me by name.
My faith in Christ has grown a lot since coming to Faulkner, especially working with this outstanding Bible department and seeing the general Christian lives of all the professors on campus.
Faulkner University is a growing, academically strong institution where Christ is the center of everything we do. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
Welcome back to the showcase. We are moving right along in our first episode of the season, and it's finally time to tell you all about Bethel University. And John, I wore my purple today because that is the main color of the Wildcats.
She's a perfect planner. She had this plotted out months in advance. Okay, time to let you know about everything going on here in McKenzie, Tennessee, and at Bethel. We're outside the Lowe Center, one of the cool new buildings on campus. So let's find out all you ever wanted to know about one of the newest members of the Southern States. Housed in its current location since 1872, the Cumberland Presbyterian School, or Bethel University, today is one of the centerpieces that drives McKenzie, Tennessee to its place of prestige in the northwestern corner of the state. Its desire to create opportunities for members of its university community to develop their highest potential intellectually, spiritually, socially, and physically in a Christian environment. But to look at the McKenzie campus today is a far cry from where it was even a decade ago. Most of the on-campus facilities have been built up back as far as the 1960s. Something simply had to be done to update the campus, and the Bethel community has done exactly that, a point of great pride for them.
About 10 years ago, we had, on a good rainy day, we had buckets in every building. One of the first things we wanted to do was fix our leaks. So we've got new roofs on every existing building that we had. This campus had been built mainly for that 400 to 500 base of students, of traditional students. So we knew as we started growing, we quickly started running out of room. And in the last few years, we've built 3 new dorms. We bought an apartment complex in town that sleeps 112 people a night. We built a new student center. We built a new gym that was in our second year of operation this year. We remodeled our old science building and made it into our math and business building. We built a new science building, the state of the art. We've just had tremendous growth over it. Plus, we built off campus in Paris, Tennessee. Just down the road from us, we built a new physician assistant building where we try to train people for the medical field. We have a nursing program and a physician assistant program.
And Butler should know about where Bethel has come and where it would like to go, whether it's discussing the impact the school has had in the humanities and the arts, or by just looking around and seeing what's been built. Before he was named interim president, his first job on campus was an admissions counselor back in 1975. He's now on his 3rd tour on campus and has seen firsthand how the college and now university is spreading its wings.
You have to pinch yourself every once in a while and just make sure this is really happening. In 1994, I was also the county executive or county mayor, some calls it that, for our county, and Bethel was almost ready to close or leave our community. Everybody got behind. The Cumberland Presbyterian Church, which is our sponsoring denomination, put some money into the school, kept the doors open. So now when I look around and I think, is this for real, what's going on? Because Bethel is now not only proud of its students, and is proud of its 172-year heritage in our county. We also are the largest employer in our county. And that does us good, because in a county, in a rural area like we're in, we've been hit hard by the economy the last 4 or 5 years. We're beginning to rebound some, but the one that's kind of steadied the course in our county, that's continued to grow during this economic hard time, has been Bethel University. So we're very proud of that.
Athletically, Bethel's one of the 3 new members that migrated from the Trans-South Conference. A bittersweet move to be sure as their old home dissolved, but they saw the Southern States Athletic Conference as a great new home.
So we'd started researching the issue long before we made the decision, and we looked at several conferences throughout the southeastern part of the United States and felt that the Southern States, with its dedication to quality athletics, its venues, its geographic location, was the best fit for us. And we were really attracted to the fact that the Southern States was going to be had a dedicated commissioner, full-time office staff, and take care of their people. Neutral site championships, we love that kind of stuff too.
And the Wildcats come loaded for bear. 28 sports are visible on campus, everything from what we consider mainstream sports to certain sports that aren't at all. But it makes for a fun time and a busy time in McKenzie.
It's pretty crazy, as you can imagine, from August till May. I mean, we're busy all the time, and what really throws at it, when you have your shooting sports, their season is different, and bass fishing runs from like February to August. So there's no summer break, if you're getting in with all that stuff. So it's not a traditional, and then some people call them non-traditional sports, and that's really what they are. And we've got shooting, hockey, bass fishing, cheer, dance. Those are some of your non-traditional programs. But at the same time, it's really neat because it brings some kids on campus and gets kids involved here that you might not get otherwise.
I tease people a little bit. They'll say, well, you got bass fishing. We didn't know that was bass fishing sport. I didn't either, to tell you the truth, till we started having it. I get a call one day from a friend in Jackson, Tennessee. It's been about 3 years ago or so. He said, "Have you read your New York Times lately, today?" And I said, "Well, here in McKenzie, we don't get the New York Times very much." He said, "There's an article about your bass fishing team in the New York Times." And we had to compete in a tournament in Alabama. It had Auburn, UT, and some other schools in it. And we actually won that. So the New York Times did a spread on us because we do offer a little scholarship to those students that come and bass fish. I tell people I used to have to skip class to go bass fishing or go fishing at all. Now they get to do it legally.
As for their new home here in the southern states, Bethel is realistic, but this new home will be a place for a whole new set of goals and aspirations on the field.
It's going to be quite a step up. Now, the Trans-South was very competitive. We had a lot of traditional rivalries that we really enjoyed competing with. Over time, those moved in and out. Some of them remained. We already know from competing in soccer already that it's going to be the next level, kind of like going from Conference USA to the SEC, and we're going to have to really step things up. All the comments that I hear from our coaches and, of course, our administration is we're ready for the challenge. We're ready to, it should elevate our play as well. And that doesn't mean we may not take it on the chin some, but that can make you better in the long run.
It should be an interesting time for the Wildcats and all who are an active part of the university academically and athletically as they enter the southern states, as the vision President Butler has for the next decade looks to surpass what has happened in the last decade to get the school to add to the prideful place where it sits now.
I think on campus here, in our traditional, in the McKenzie setting, probably get up to about 1,750 students or so on freshmen through seniors. But our off-campus sites, the face-to-face, the online, the sky's the limit. We're really, we've got so many plans right now. I know this sounds crazy. In 2 years, if we don't have 7,000 students, I'll be greatly surprised. 5 years, we've got some plans. If half the plans come into reality, we're going to have a great future here at Bethel.
So Nicole, I guess that's the Cliff Notes version of what's going on here at Bethel University, and we are happy to have them as one of the new members of the Southern States.
Yes, we welcome them with open arms. All right, that's going to do it for this block. Up next, we'll tell you where we're headed for our next show, but first, the Players of the Week.
The Players of the Week at the conference level for the week of October 14th are as follows. The volleyball honor went to Spring Hill College junior Megan Haber. Haber scored 41 kills and 84 attacks for a .405 attack percentage in 11 sets this week, while the Badgers were a perfect 3-0. She also recorded 2 assists, 8 digs, and 9 total blocks. In men's cross country, the honor went to William Carey Sr. Channing Stringer. Stringer posted an 8-kilometer time of 27 minutes and 25 seconds at the Lois Davis Invitational. Stringer also took 9th in the 48-person field at the Southern Arkansas University Invitational in Magnolia. In women's cross country, the honor went to Brenau University's Brittany Akins. Akins took 2nd place at the Point University Invitational in a time of 19:45 for the women's 5K. Her efforts also helped the Golden Tigers win the team title. In women's soccer, the offensive player of the week was Faulkner's Chelsea Jones. Jones recorded 1 goal and 4 assists during the Eagles' 5-1 win over the University of Cumberland. The junior midfielder also took a total of 3 shots, all on frame, and scored the game-winning goal. The defensive player of the week was Martin Methodist's Makina Lerman. Stepping in for an injured player against Cumberland University, the 12th-ranked team in the country, the 5'7" junior from Sandy, Utah stepped up in a big way. Lerman and the Red Hawks held the Bulldogs to just 11 shots on goal in a double overtime tie. Congratulations to all of the players of the week.
This is a photo of a toasted, tasty Nuke sandwich and another of Nuke's crispy California-style pizzas and supremely satisfying salads and oh, so decadent desserts. Of course, they're just photos, but proof enough that a picture can tempt 1,000 taste buds. Come to Nuke's and enjoy our signature dishes made with the finest, freshest ingredients in person. After all, taste buds can only take so much tempting.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. for your budget, for the environment. Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
How do students decide which college or university to attend? Of course, it's based on your reputation, but their first impression of your campus is so important. How do you make that first impression count? By making sure every detail is attended to, with manicured grounds, immaculate maintained buildings, and a welcoming feeling throughout campus. National Management Resources Corporation provides exceptional facilities management services. We make sure that first impression is picture perfect.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
So Nicole, as we wrap things up here from Bethel University, specifically in the soccer, the depth that the Southern States is having, it's really cool to see in the top 25s. And yeah, you know, as you're kind of looking at us here, I'm in the short sleeves, Nicole's, you know, got the three-quarter.
Not bad.
And yeah, it's still a little warm, but the fall sport's in full song here. We got baseball going on behind us, softball going on over the hill. Catch me if I miss anything. Men's and women's basketball practicing over our other shoulder. So it's been a busy day and a busy campus when we came to visit.
Yeah, we got to see a lot of sports going on, which was great. Can't ever get enough sports, right?
Nope.
All right, well, that's going to wrap things up here in McKenzie, Tennessee. Next week, we're headed to Blue Mountain, Mississippi, where we will see another new school, Blue Mountain College. Make sure you come back and see us then on the showcase.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at naia.org.
Every Italian family has their own treasured recipes. And now at Carrabba's, we're serving up 2 family favorites on one plate. Like our wood-grilled sirloin, topped with handmade marsala sauce and served alongside our signature chicken brine ravioli. Or enjoy fresh ingredients and layers of flavor, all grilled over a wood fire with our Pollo Rosa Maria and chicken involtini. Some of our best recipes are together at last, but only for a short time. So find your favorite tonight and come home to Carrabba's.
How do students decide which college or university to attend? Of course, it's based on your reputation, but their first impression of your campus is so important. How do you make that first impression count? By making sure every detail is attended to, with manicured grounds, immaculate maintained buildings, and a welcoming feeling throughout campus. National Management Resources Corporation provides exceptional facilities management services. We make sure that first impression is picture perfect.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. on stage in the field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you.